There are plenty of videos on YouTube how to find the product. So what's wrong with it?
Because the answer for this question is very simple, but if you really know the answer, you will succeed on Amazon.
So is there any red flags that you normally look for when doing the research?
I have two steps of validation. First step is it easy for me to make organic rank for this product?
You mentioned about building a brand as well, right? So will you focus on this individual item?
Ecom Squeezed podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of Ecom Squeezed. I'm your host, Sebastian, founder of Retail-Outsource. And today we are breaking down what every Amazon seller needs to nail. Launching the right product actually, on the right budget without running out of cash. Joining us today is Abdallah Hesham, the guy behind the scenes helping e-com brands get their logistic product strategy and launch game on point. Welcome to the show, Abdullah.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited to share how can really we find the products that don't need a lot of cash or investment to launch on Amazon with too low risk. So excited to be with you today.
Great. So in today's topic, I want to stick with the FBA, mainly product research and stuff like that. So my first question will be, there are plenty of videos on YouTube, how to find the product. Yeah. So what's wrong with it? Most of them will say, okay, use Helium 10, look the review, if there's a demand. What's wrong with that?
Okay, so actually 99% of people who start to sell on Amazon using softwares like Helium 10 and Jungle Scout, these are great tools. But I'm with the 1% of people who search for products manually. So let's ask you some questions. Why do you want to sell on Amazon? Because the answer for this question is very simple, but if you really know the answer, you will succeed on Amazon and know how to really find a product that has a demand and has a low competition and also meets your initial investment. So you want to sell on Amazon because you want to some results from the organic traffic for people who are searching on Amazon every day. So how do you achieve these organic sales? You achieve the organic sales when your product is organically ranked in the top of search for the keywords that describe your product. So let's calculate together how Amazon decide if I want to launch a product and I open my listing today, how Amazon decide if my product will be in the first page from the day one of launching, or it will be in the third page or not any page at all. So Amazon has a lot of factors to take in consideration for the product ranking, but one of the main factors, how many relevant sellers are selling the exact product that is being described in the keyword. Okay, so I can share my screen to make a practical example.
Of course, yeah, that would be lovely if you can share the screen so we can see. But how do you do that? Of course, I can see the screen.
Let's go. So I will tell you later how to find these products, especially on Pinterest, on Magnet, on Brand Analytics. But let's take a quick example. So I found a product, it's called 8-ball bean bag. It's just a simple bean bag that has a design of the 8-ball.
Okay.
So let's start searching this product on Amazon. I have two steps of validation to validate any product. First of all, I need to make sure that the product has a demand and low competition.
Okay. So for that, do you use any software or do you check it manually like this?
I use software. You can use Helium 10 or Jungle Scout to make sure that the exact keyword has a search volume. So 8-ball bean bag. It has like 800 search volume per month. Okay, you can see it from here. 800 search volume, it's not too much, and it's maybe we can consider it a low search volume. Okay,
sure.
But let's wait for this. Let's see how many competitors are selling this product on Amazon. Okay, so let's count how many one. Can you count, please, how many competitors?
You can see with the 1, 2, 3 on the first line.
Okay. 3, yeah.
There's nothing else with the 8-ball one.
Yeah. So only any page on Amazon has like 48 listings or results. From the 48, only 3 people are selling the exact product. This means if Abdallah wants to launch this product right now and I open my listing, I will be organic rank number 4 in the page or number 5 because only 3 people are organically ranked. But the magic is that no one is selling this product. Okay, how? So this one, it's 8-ball and this one it's 8 ball, but it's not beanbag, it's pillow.
The other one is inflatable as well. So there is only
Yeah,
one product.
yeah. And this one
Okay.
also, it's pillow. So these two are not sellers or competitors. And this one, maybe you can call it beanbag, but it's a chair. So there is a big difference between a chair and beanbag, but let's consider it as a competitor. So from the 48 results, you have only one relevant competitor that is selling the exact product that is being described in the keywords. So if I launched my product right now with zero PPC spend or zero advertising spend, you will be second one to rank in this page. I have done this multiple times on many products because one of the main factors that Amazon takes in consideration for ranking how many relevant sellers are selling the product, not how many number of reviews. So when you open YouTube and watch a lot of videos about product research, you see people saying you need to use Helium 10 or Jungle Scout, type some filters, and look for a product that has 3 or 4 criteria. First one, sellers are doing many sales per month. For example, 20,000, $50,000 per month. If you see a product that has a lot of seller making this much of money, so the product has a demand. And also, they say to you, you need to find a product that has a low competition. So if these sellers that are making too much sales, having low number of reviews, that means when Abdullah launches his product, he will have zero review. So the gap between my number of reviews and the number of reviews for any competitor, it will be not too much. So Abdullah can compete. This is the criteria that people are calling high demand with low competition. But the problem that the answer of our question, why do you want to sell on Amazon? Because you want to achieve organic sales. My business did last year 85% of sales are organic, only 15% from advertising. And
Wow.
I'm also an Amazon ads partner in the MENA region, but I depend on Amazon ads, but I love the organic traffic. Reviews is very important factor, but if you want to launch a product and you don't have too much cash or investment, you want to make the risk too much low as you can, then don't depend on reviews. Depend on how many sellers are selling this product. Actually, when I started to sell on Amazon, my first two product I lost completely. My first product I lost about dollars
Wow. Good
because of
learning curve.
yeah. Actually, I saw a lot of courses and materials, but the most important lesson for me it was my practical failure. And when I failed in my first two products, I started to see Project X videos. It's a mini course made by Helium 10. It's a great course
It's
actually.
a,
Yeah, Brandon and Bradley and Tim Jordan. I love Tim Jordan
yes.
so much because this guy is the only one who is teaching on YouTube how to really find. Actually, he is not teaching you how to really find a product, but you thank him for saying that there is products that is being searched on Amazon that no one is selling, like 8 ball beanbag. So he gave the idea to me, and then I started to brainstorming how to find these products.
That's very nice. And for this product research, is there any red flags that you normally look for? Saying, okay, if I see this, I will not sell. For example,
Yeah.
let's take an example of the 8 ball bin bag. So, is there any red flags that you normally look for when
Yeah,
doing
sure.
the research?
I have two steps of validation. First step is it easy for me to make organic rank for this product? And also at the same time, is it easy to get high conversion rate when I start to sell? Because I don't want only to make organic rank, I also want to make conversion rate. Okay. So if my product, and we will take an example, if my product pass this test, I have to go to another test. It's like the pricing, the cost of the product. For example, beanbag, the cost of shipping, it's too expensive because if you ship it from China with the foam inside, you will pay too much money in the shipping. So my main concern is the first validation. Let's take an example I will share with you. Very interesting example of conversion rate. There is a product I saw maybe a year ago. It's called, and also you will see a common thing in all my products. It's not solving a problem at all, okay? It's a funny products and cool products, and that's why I love to sell in the US market because the US market it has a huge demand for gift item products funny products, and TikTok is playing important role to make these products viral. So when a content creator post a video for the 8-ball bean bag, some people will watch the video, some people will go to Amazon to search to buy this product, and they don't find any seller. This is our opportunity. So I saw a product, it's called cow cheese slice holder. It's a very simple and funny product, something like this. Okay, so I know the search volume is too low, but
Too low,
let's
yeah.
consider it has a good search volume. Let's imagine this. How many sellers are selling this product? Only two, and you see the other, this also advertising
I
for
think
the
the
order.
advertising, yes.
Yeah, this, it's not a cow cheese, it's a butter holder or butter tray.
The jacket, yeah.
Okay,
It doesn't say the web butter, yeah.
yeah, so only two, this is not a slice
It's a sponge holder.
So we have two sellers, but the problem, I didn't launch this product when it has a good search volume maybe a year ago because I will be easy to rank, but I cannot make a good conversion rate because I cannot differentiate the product to make my product unique than my competitors. Because the product is very simple. It's a cheese slice holder, has the design of the cow, and these two sellers, they have a good design actually. So how can I differentiate my product? At the same time, they have a high number of reviews. So if I launch my product, I will be the third one to be organic rank in the page, but I will not make any sales. Maybe I will sell 1 unit per day or 2 units. I don't want this number when I want to sell on Amazon. So when you think and validate any product, ask you two questions. Easy to rank, and this depends on how many sellers, and can I get a good conversion rate or not?
That's fantastic. And you took an example of that, right? So till now, you mentioned that we will do the research within Amazon or third-party software like Helium. So do you expand the research to, for example, Google, or there's a Trendster for Instagram and the followers and stuff like that? Do you look into that side to get the full picture?
Yeah, for sure. I search with 3 ways, and the 3 ways, it's the same exact strategy. First of all is Pinterest product research. Pinterest, it has a lot of products that has a trend and it's ahead of Amazon. So you find a product on Pinterest, maybe it will be viral, and still no one is selling this product on Amazon for almost 1 year. And I need to show you an example of why if you use softwares, 100% you cannot find the products that we are talking about. For example, the 8-ball bean bag.
Pinterest.
8-ball bean bag, yeah, I will show you an example. So 8-ball bean bag, the keyword has, let's see the search volume graph. People are searching for this product starting from July 2023. Till now, 2 years, no one is selling this product. You know why? I will show you. People normally, when they do product research on Helium 10 or Jungle Scout, they open the keyword tool and starting applying some filters. If you watch any YouTube video about how to use it, tools, so people will say, I need to have a keyword, maybe 500 search volume at minimum, 15. A price will be 25 and not exceeding maybe 50. Review count, and it's very important factor for these YouTube videos. Review count doesn't exceed maybe 200, okay? And the keyword contain 2 keyword, maximum 5 keywords, so we can have long tail. Do you want to apply any filter?
No, I think FBA fulfillment month.
Okay.
I think that you have selected all the.
Okay.
There's nothing to exclude as well. Yeah.
So if you spend 100 hours on Helium 10 or any software, you cannot find the 8-ball beanbag keyword. I will show you why. Because let's see how Helium 10 recognize the data for this keyword. Because when you search on black box, you are searching for a keyword. So Helium 10 has a database of all keywords that is being searched on Amazon. So let's see these data for the database on Amazon on Helium 10. 8-ball beanbag, it has 900 search volume, so if we are putting minimum 500, for sure the keyword must appear to us. Look what is the average number of reviews for this keyword. Helium 10 is recognizing that 8-ball beanbag has almost 1,600 reviews, average reviews. But in reality, no one is selling the product except one. Okay.
Correct. Yes.
So if we deleted all the sellers, the average reviews is 300. And actually, this one, it's not a seller, our competitor, because it's a chair, not a beanbag.
Exactly.
So you cannot put 1000 maximum number of reviews on the review count. So you put 200, 150. So it's impossible for you to see or get this type of keyword from Helium 10 or any software.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So let's go back to your question. How do you search? I use Pinterest, use Magnet tool in Helium 10, and I use also brand analytics. The idea of the research in the three strategies, it's the same. First of all, you need to think of category or a niche, like beanbag, it's a category. Coffee mug, it's a category or niche. Diffuser, cheese slice holder. So first of all, go to Amazon. Okay, let's take a quick example. I love to make it a practical
Yeah.
presentation.
Yeah. So that's always nice.
Go to Amazon and go to the bestseller. Okay. All I want from you is to pick a category. Let's say home and kitchen. Okay. You can take, if you want to master this strategy, you need to have a high level of brainstorming. If you brainstorm more, you will find more products. So you will take home and kitchen category and go to ChatGPT, ask him to divide this category into 100 or 200 sub niches and use each sub niche. So what I mean about sub niche, it's like maybe soup dispenser, maybe coffee mug, maybe towel holder. Okay. Yeah. So go to Pinterest. Actually, if you see my main home screen on Pinterest, you will see a lot of funny products. Actually, this is a good example. Okay, I opened Pinterest. I didn't make a research, right? Just the homepage. Okay, if I did the research and start to type pillow or rug, whatever, I want my eyes to be like an X-ray and see all the product and check if the product has a keyword that describing the product. For example, I will show you a very good example. Can you describe this product in a one keyword? You cannot, and also I
Yes.
cannot, because there is no keyword that exactly describing. Okay, maybe also this product, but this product.
Yeah. It looked like a
Cool.
ping pong, but it's not a ping pong table. Something else, right? Or it's
It's a ping pong, but it's a small one. Let's see. Okay,
mini
but
one.
yeah. But what I like about this example, we didn't do a research at all. Okay, just the home screen and Pinterest know me, so it starts to suggest more products for me. So let's take this product. I want to describe the product in a one keyword to start searching on Amazon. Floating table tennis. Okay.
For the pool.
Yeah. Okay. So floating table tennis for pool, but the keyword has a low search volume. Let's take this keyword and go to magnet tool, because magnet, when you put a keyword, it gets to you the related keywords that are matching the keyword that you are searching for. So I want to make sure, because the floating table tennis for pool, it has a very low search volume. I need to make sure if the keyword or this product has another keyword that has a good search volume.
Got it.
Okay, so Helium 10 sometimes take some.
Yeah.
Okay, 99%. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. So I want to maybe add some filters, because we have 6,000 keyword, maybe floating, maybe pool. I want to see any product that describing the product, any keyword that describing the product.
There was a pool ball game, but fall
Yeah,
under
yeah,
that.
yeah. Maybe football, maybe baseball. So
Volleyball.
we are looking, Amazon, it's a keyword game, not a product game. So we are looking for very exact keyword, but I'm sure we can find aqua pool, no, inflatable.
Maybe pool games, but it's quite broad.
Yeah. Wow, Trump, people are searching for, I see
Yeah.
a lot of crazy products. Okay, so I will remove the floating. It's ping pong or tennis. Did you find it? This one, it's
Yeah, but poop. Yeah.
beer
Pong.
pong.
No, that's beer.
Yeah. Okay, so we didn't find folding. No, we didn't find any keyword that describing the product. So I will not sell the product.
Okay,
Okay.
what if it search directly on Amazon on the front end?
Sorry.
There is one
Actually,
floating ping pong 4K reviews 345.
I
Yeah,
think that,
not
yeah. Okay, so he's making good on
only for reviews. They made 18,000.
and 3.8 rating, and his listing is good, but he launched the product. Yeah, it's only 2 or 3 months since he is launching the product, and he's making too much money. I insist that this product has a keyword,
Yeah.
but Magnet tool, it doesn't get to you all the keywords that is being searched for the product. So I will use Cerebro tool for the last
Yeah.
time to make sure if the product has another keyword.
Pool
So
ping pong table.
table for pool, pool ping pong table, pool pong table flow,
Pool
pool
ping
ping
pong.
pong.
So there's a variant of keywords.
Yeah, we have at least 10 keywords, okay? Average of each keyword has a 600 search volume. So also we can depend on the total search volume for the keywords, okay? Because if you have a lot of keywords for your product, that means you have a lot of ways to sell your product and a lot of ways to get more exposure. And this one, it's a green flag for any product. So I will start validating. This keyword has 700 almost search volume, and we have like at least 10 keywords similar to this one, and only two sellers are selling the product. Only two sellers.
To sell.
You can organically rank easily. You need to think how can you differentiate your product. That's it.
Yeah.
Someone four reviews start launching his product maybe 80 days ago, and he's making 18 almost 19,000 of sales the first day,
Crazy.
first month of launch. What I like about this strategy, I didn't do any research. That's my home screen.
Yes.
Imagine if we did a product research. So let's take a quick example. We agreed to search for the rug or the pillow niche. I love the rug, so let's take it. If you search rug on Pinterest, I don't like it because Pinterest will show to you the normal rug that we use it every day in our home, the white rug, the brown rug. But I want to sell because people on YouTube are saying sell products that solve a problem. When I sold a product that solved a problem, I lost 20,000. I lost K, and alhamdulillah, I made money from products that doesn't solve a problem at all. And you can sell this product, okay, because it has good demand on Amazon. So I want to search not a rug, maybe funny. I want to make sure that Pinterest is showing me the unique rugs or cool rugs. So what I want to do here in Pinterest, I want my eye to be like an X-ray and start analyzing each product and stop scrolling when you find an image that can be described in a single keyword. Okay, so for the rugs, we have a lot of shaped rugs, so you'll have a lot of products. This one looks interesting, but it's a trademark, Ono, so we cannot sell these products. Maybe avocado. Maybe let's see avocado. But first of all, let's see the search volume. No, it's very low. Lighter rug. Okay, lighter. It has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there might be.
This one is selling 300 units, I think, but the profit margin it will be low. And also, what it means for me, not the sales or the product, the search volume of the keyword. Okay, so it takes time to find a product. Okay, but the pool, the ping pong floating table on the pool, it's a good example of how to make your eye to stop scrolling and start to analyzing the product. When I found, for example, pizza rug, I will stop doing Pinterest and I will go to Amazon, start analyzing this product. So I want to make it for 10 or 15 products and stop when I have a product that has 2,000 search volume minimum and number of sellers are selling the product are 10 sellers or 15 sellers maximum, so I can make sure if I started to sell, I can easily organic rank for the product. But the most important thing also, is it easy to make or have a good conversion rate or not?
So you explained it quite in detail how to do the research. So love it actually what you did over there. So it's a completely different method on how you do it, right? So let's assume that we have the product. Okay, you have found a ping pong table. Okay, the floating one. So you mentioned you have to differentiate it, right? So make sure that okay, that's also done. So do you have to trademark or do you have to patent that design? Or otherwise, at some point, a Chinese seller will come and just replicate the same thing what you have found, maybe after 6 months or after 1 year. So there's a threat, right, from there. So how do
Yeah.
you deal with that kind of threats in the
Okay,
future?
it's a great question. Actually, I have a product that I've been selling. The first product to follow this strategy, I've been selling for almost 3 or 4 years. And when I started to sell the product, I have only one competitor. After 4 years, the total number of, including me, maybe five competitors
Okay.
only in 4 years. So the Chinese sellers will not come to sell the product because our products, Chinese seller are, they love to go the products that are making at least $100,000 per month for the seller. Too
Got it.
much money because the Chinese seller, he has a factory, he has a production line, he has a team. Okay, but we are looking to make 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. This money, it's not too much for the Chinese seller, okay?
Got
And
it.
the
Got it.
second important thing, actually, I have a product we did last year for one ASIN, um, 400, almost 500,000 in sales from one ASIN, and we don't have any seller or any competitor, and we made too much sales and no Chinese seller coming because the criteria you follow for the product to find the product, it's totally different for the criteria that anybody will search. People still will use helium 10, still will use black box, and they cannot find the products that we are selling. So I'm not making a patent design. If you want, I can make it if I have a very, very, very unique product with my unique design. Okay, so maybe I can think about it and it will protect your product. But from my experience, not all my products only, I have FBA formula. It's a community and course in the MENA region. From my experience, we didn't see any hijacking or any competitor copying our design. Just you need to think how to really give the customer a value to buy your product, not buying the competitor. Maybe the differentiation, it's very simple. Maybe the packaging of your product, you brand it right, you make it like a giftable item, you put the main keyword of the product on the box, so you will have a high click-through rate. Just differentiate.
That's a lot of good points there,
Yep.
Abdallah. And you mentioned about building a brand as well, right? So will you focus on this individual item? Because will you be focusing on just one category or will you just expand depending on the
Okay.
product that you find?
Okay, so for me right now, I'm focusing on building a brand and make an exit from these brands. But if I go back to when I started to or wanted to sell on Amazon, I was completely beginner. I don't have too much investment and too much money. So if I get back to the old days, I will focus more on selling any products that give me more cash. And when I have experience on Amazon and we have good enough cash, like this time, I will think to build a brand.
My last question, this is something a very common question. What kind of budget, if somebody want to start fresh, what kind of budget do you need in order to say? Again, depends on different factors like what's purchase price, but in general, what kind of budget?
Okay, with the strategy we are talking about, the launch order, and I mean it the first order, you will need like $3,000 to $5,000 for the first order, including images, including everything. But you need to make sure that you have another 3 or 4 thousand as a backup money because I have a student. He launched his product in the 1st of June. He bought 500 pieces, and also when I test any product, I buy 500 pieces. Even if I have experience, but I want to test the market, maybe I get some negative feedback, and I have to re-optimize my production. So test the market, and if you made success and profit, and actually I can show you a lot of case studies. One of these students, he launched the 1st of June, he made 28,000 of sales, and he has a positive profit from the first months of launching. But he made a profit, but the Amazon cash flow or the time needed to get your cash back from Amazon, including the cost and the profit, it's too much. So you will need to make the second order before getting 40% of your cost from the first shipment. That's why you need a backup money to fulfill the second order. But I believe around 5,000 is a good start if you follow the strategy we are talking about.
It's great. You dropped some great advice, Abdullah, and it's great to have you here. So
Thank
for the viewers, where can they find you? And if you can just give us some details about
Yeah,
it,
sure.
please.
I will send you my Instagram link and my YouTube. But I know your followers are English speakers, so they can follow me on Instagram, send me any message. I will be happy to answer any question. I also have YouTube channel. I can show you the username for the Instagram.
Yeah, sure. I will put that in the show notes. I will put the LinkedIn, YouTube, because you have a nice channel.
Yeah. So my YouTube, it will be 100% Arabic content. Till now, I will make English content, but you can send me a
مو
message.
مشكلة مو مشكلة.
Oh, you speak Arabic.
No, I
Okay.
can understand a little bit.
Okay, nice. So you can follow me on Instagram, my username,
Yes.
the H. Send me any message, and I will be happy to assist you.
Okay, that's great. So please go check out Abdullah's profile. He have great content, and if you are on the FBA side, also follow him. And also, he have good knowledge about the Middle East market, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and UAE. So if you're launching from the European side or from the US side to those markets, then please do consult Abdullah. Thanks a lot for your time and appreciate your advice.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed, and I hope the people enjoy and start selling on Amazon with a good strategy, because we all have dreams, and we all see a fake gurus on social media. You see how much money I make from selling on Amazon just by my course. Okay, there is money in this business, but you need to know the right know-how. That's it.
True. Thank you, Abdullah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.